Hello, time for our Friday card. We have the Eight of Swords. Now, the number 8 is always connected to power. So even though this card looks disempowering, we know right away that can't be true because it's an 8 card. The woman in this scenario is in a cage made with swords, and she's got a blindfold on and she's bound by some cloths. So you might think that she's trapped, but even looking at the picture a little longer, you can see that's not the case. That there's an opening right here in the cage. The cloth on her eyes and around her body is very loose. She could just shake it off, and then she'll be able to see what she's doing, and she can walk right out of this cage and return to her kingdom, her castle back here. So this card shows up to remind us that sometimes we feel we are trapped because our mind believes something that's got us trapped. We've got a mindset or a belief system that tells us we don't have any options. But that belief is not reality. It's just a belief. And once you realize it's just a belief, you can let it go. And then you can choose freedom. So this card shows up today. It makes a lot of sense to me because yesterday we had the King of Pentacles, which is a card about realizing your inherent abundance, that you are abundant not because you are working really hard or because you're willing it or because you're strategizing for it. You are abundant. You're offered abundance because you are connected to source. And if you'll just live in this very effortless flow of source, you will discover that you are provided for abundantly, well more than you need to survive. But that is a really hard concept to believe in, the King of Pentacles, because we are taught from early in our lives that we have to earn our keep. We're not unconditionally loved. We're not unconditionally valued. Our love and our value is conditioned on good behavior, on working hard, on following the rules. But all of those ideas are just ideas. They're in our head. They're like this cage right here. They only apply if we agree to them. If we can realize that it's optional, we don't have to agree to these conditions on our value and our worth. If we can get in touch with that, we can simply shake off the blindfold, shake off the blinders, the bounds, and just walk right out of this cage. So the King of Pentacles gives us a vision of what it looks like when we take ownership of our beliefs and set them aside if we don't want them anymore. And why would we want to keep them? So this has been a really great week. I hope to see you next week for our next trajectory. Bye.